Hey everyone, how is it going? Shinigami-san here to do a review on Boku no Hero Academia chapter 101. Now I really did love this chapter. It took really strides in Deku's development for character, but before I get into that greatness, man, honestly, Hatsumei, I said last chapter she's really climbing up and she's still increasingly climbing up. Let's just say, I'm not going to say any names, but she's kind of increased, overtook a couple of people as well, creeping up into the, into the top 3. So I'm not going to say anything more on that one, man. Her in this chapter, when she was even touching Deku, Deku's face, Deku's face was priceless. It was like the blood got sucked out of him, and he just couldn't do anything. He was just it was actually hilarious seeing that. So I really do love those comedic moments, especially between Deku and Hatsumei. It's because it's like Hatsumei, she's taking all control, and Deku just can't do anything. Deku's just staying there, and especially Uraraka's face of jealousy coming in, just creeping in. It really is priceless to see that, and that's what you should actually be seeing in a slice of life, hero school kind of setting, because you got to think about it, they're teenagers, in a school setting, so obviously stuff like that is going to happen, crushes and all that kind of stuff. So let's get out of the way. Now we get a new teacher in this chapter. His name's Power Loader. Now this is not the first time we've seen Power Loader, actually. We saw him earlier on in the USJ arc, right at the start when the Villain Alliance first got introduced. He was one of the teachers that came along, he was one of the teachers that Ida brought along to save the day. So we have seen him before, but ever since then I've really been interested by his character design. And it's pretty cool, but I believe there's other people. I believe there's another teacher that's got a similar character design. I may be incorrect, or maybe that was him. I can't remember because my mind's a bit hazy on that. But either way, I really do like his character design. I'm wondering what his quirk is. He's got, the metal dog kind of mask kind of thing, which is pretty awesome to see. I really do love the character designs that Horikoshi does. It's always top notch. But yeah, in this chapter, Hatsumei is really getting the limelight. Now, I didn't really see this coming. I thought, for some reason, I thought Hatsumei was the head of the Department of Support, but it doesn't really make sense because she's the first year. But either way, so Power Loader is the head of support pretty much, for anything that goes from robotics to all of that kind of stuff. Just basically general support for the heroes. And I really liked what Horikoshi done in this chapter, and pretty much this chapter confirmed that Hatsumei, she's going to be a reoccurring character, and she's not going to be here once in every blue moon. It seems like she's probably going to come up to the forefront, be as present as, some of the Class A characters, because he says, when you become a pro, you're going to depend on her, or you're going to owe her a lot. When you become a pro, she's going to look after you a lot, or something like that. She's going to take care. So I'm really liking her peek into Hatsumei's character. We can really tell that her passion is for support. And ever since we saw her character in the sports festival, I was really intrigued by her, because she was the first character that wasn't necessarily, going in with their quirk, wanting to be the #1 hero. Because before that, from the start of Boku no Hero, everyone had their drive to be the best, to be a hero, to save people, and whereas we see Hatsumei, and she's just oh, I just want to tinker, I just want to show off my baby, show off my inventions. So I was really intrigued from her character from them, because she kind of stood out from everyone else's personalities, motivation and drive. So I really thought that was cool, and we get a little bit more insight in this chapter, how from only 4 months, so that kind of shows you these 100 chapters or so, it's happened 4 months since they've actually gotten into school. So the pacing is, I wouldn't say it's slow. I'd say it's kind of it's going very steadily, and I really do like how Horikoshi's doing that. So it's pretty cool, to be honest. Now, within this 4 months, we see how many stuff Hatsumei has created. Even in school holidays, she's coming in, creating and tinkering and everything. So it's pretty cool. It shows you her passion that she actually has for what she's doing. You even see it in this chapter as well, when they're even talking, for example, Ida was just talking about wanting something to cool his legs, but then, she just gets all overboard and gets so excited, starts giving him boosters. Freaking Deku gets a massive armor kind of thing, and that just cracked me up, man. When Deku has the armor, Deku's just I'm turning, and then you just see him screaming, and then man, that was hilarious, because he was just you see his whole body just turned, and he was just I didn't know, I couldn't help, and all that kind of stuff. So it was kind of funny to see that. That really did make me crack up. I thought that was hilarious. Now I want to talk a bit about Deku's character now. Now, Gran Torino's been speaking about this, about the whole admiration for All Might. We've known this from the start, how much Deku actually admires All Might, but it was pretty much from the training of Gran Torino, how Gran Torino was just like, your admiration for Deku has put shackles on you. And we're seeing those shackles getting lifted off. We're seeing it break off. Deku is walking his own path. When he was thinking of special moves and that, he constricted himself just to the way All Might done it. So he's only thinking about arms. Yeah, he's got his whole body. He's got a mind of imagination. He's his own person, his own hero. And that's awesome because I was wondering too when we were thinking about special moves. I was wondering, wait, what? So is Deku gonna do, maybe Japan City smashes or something like that? But no, we may not even be getting any of that. We may be getting stuff totally different. For example, we see the full cow. What is it? Shoot or something like that. Shoot, kick or something. I'll put it in the description. But stuff like that. It's just different moves because he's his own person. He's not a copy of All Might. He's not All Might Junior or something like that. So that was pretty cool to see, and I really do love it. I think that's we were talking. A lot of us were talking about it in the comments below in the previous review about what it was going to be. People were thinking it would be like steel arms or like braces, all that kind of stuff, or like the Winter Soldier and that. And I love his character design in this chapter. It's so slick and so minimalistic, but it just looks awesome and it gets the job done. Especially like the white kind of gauntlet gloves, you could say. And just the slick black kind of shoes. It just looks awesome in my opinion. I love it, and he's still sticking to the basics of what his mum made him underneath. So still sticking to that. It's just, man, just the nostalgia and just the feels and everything was pretty awesome in this chapter. So we do see a lot of other heroes going to the support. We saw Kaminari, we saw Kirishima, obviously Ida and Uraraka as well, and everyone else is kind of just getting to the gripes of their abilities, getting their own new moves. For example, Bakugo. I'm really loving Bakugo in these past couple of chapters. He's just getting on with it and he's progressing. Like honestly, in the next couple of chapters, Bakugo, after this little training arc, Bakugo he's gonna develop in strides, and I don't just mean in personality, I also mean in strength. Like he's gonna get way stronger. Bakugo, Todoroki's gonna get stronger. You see him, he's mastering fire and ice at the same time on each on one side, so that means he's obviously regulating his internal body temperature and all of that jazz. So that's going to be really cool. We're going to see a lot of developments, as we saw Shoji at the end creating arms. I'm just hyped. Great boy. All he done was just like stick balls in a line kind of thing. I don't know, maybe he's going to use it for like a lasso or like some kind of whip. It probably is going to be a whip, knowing freaking Great Boy. What else was I going to say? Freaking Tokiyami, this is it, man. Tokiyami is a beast. We finally get his introduction on the first chapter. I thought it was generally his head, but basically, he's got a lot of it's just like feathers and that, so I think that's pretty cool. His beak, I like just the little information that Horikoshi always does, like he has to put a spoon from the side of his mouth because he obviously can't do it there because of his beak and stuff like that. It's just pretty cool. If you look at Tokiyami and in any color page, you notice that he's got human teeth, and then you notice that it's kind of weird when you can't stop thinking about, like, you can't stop noticing it. It's kind of funny when I realised that Tokiyami has human teeth, considering he's got like a bird head. But yeah, so with Tokiyami, he gets a new move, a new ability where he can actually wear Dark Shadow like a cloak, like not like a cloak, more like an exoskeleton. So this basically, because in the sports festival, we knew that what's it called? Dark Shadow Tokiyami, his weakness was physical, like physicality, like up close kind of fighting styles. And obviously if he's in midday, daytime and he's fighting crime, if Dark Shadow can't help him due to the sun and too much daylight, Tokiyami's going to be a sitting duck. So that's why we hear he's got the cape to preserve the energy, the shade, but also he's working on Dark Shadow to be on him, so he can obviously increase his strength for close combat and all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty awesome. Now I want to talk about Bakugo again. Bakugo's pretty sick. I really liked how he done that. So pretty much he basically concentrated all the sweat and the nitroglycerin of the explosion into one finger so he can pinpoint accuracy. Now this is good for multiple situations. Let's say someone's hostage, a villain's taking someone hostage and he's about to like shoot or kill them. He can do like a pinpoint kind of explosion which only targets the villain. Stuff like that's pretty cool. I'm just excited to see more of Bakugo's moves. Now I want to talk about one more thing at the end, and this is just small. It's about All Might. Now obviously All Might's not got one for all within him, and we see it when Bakugo, one of those massive boulders are about to fall on All Might. We're really seeing All Might to be a casualty. And this is kind of new because throughout the whole 100 chapters, like, I've never seen this. So it's obviously new stuff for us readers, and also new for the story itself, because it kind of shows you that All Might's life is very fragile right now. Now that he's still, the thing is, All Might metaphorically has died, like the symbol of peace has died, but himself, he's still alive, and he's still alive in a very dangerous society, especially with the people he's with. He's still in the superhero kind of atmosphere, and with that, villains can come, and he can maybe get caught up in the crossfire, and that will be deadly. That will be tragic for him, because he won't be able to defend himself. So, obviously, if there will obviously be heroes around, like we see Deku saving him, but maybe if All Might's still there, they'll be preoccupied with saving All Might, like the heroes, maybe like Deku or Todoroki, they'll be preoccupied with saving him. Just like when we saw at the start of All Might versing All for One, All Might was preoccupied with saving the classmates, like Bakugo, with saving Bakugo. That's why he couldn't really go full strength at the start when he was fighting All for One. So, tell me your thoughts on the comment below, what you thought about this chapter. If you liked anything that I had to say, please drop a like, that'd be greatly appreciated. And this is Shinyami-san, we see you next week for that greatness that is Boku no Hero Academia chapter 102. And subscribe for weekly reviews of Boku no Hero and discussions which will be coming out. I've got good discussions, videos planned out, so I'll be releasing that in a couple of days, couple of weeks, possibly at latest. Shinyami-san, goodbye. Peace, guys.